Hi, welcome back to Life with Liz. I am Liz, or whatever you want to call me, just don't call me Shirley. Today, I am wearing my Tis the Season shirt. I don't know if it's going to be backwards or whatever it is, but it says Tis the Season. Tis the season to what? Cut my hair. I cut my hair on a regular basis. One week it'll be one color, the next week it'll be a different color. One week I'll have bangs, the next week I won't have bangs. As you can see, my bangs are very, very long. Today, we're going to be doing a Sabrina Carpenter inspired look. Wouldn't say it's her haircut because obviously I'm not getting it professionally done. I'm doing it myself. But I am following a tutorial by Brad Mondo, his Sabrina Carpenter haircuts look inspired thing. Yeah, lots of so's. Does that show you that I'm not confident about this? Probably, but I'm still gonna do it as Lily eats clothes in the background. Although I am going to stop her real quick from that because she's gonna choke. No. Okay. All right, we're back. So the first step that he has is, first of all, a lot of people tend to cut their hair dry. So instead of telling us to just wet our hair and do it, which he said that is an option, the way that he shows the cut is he has his mannequin, as he says. Her hair is like perfectly straight. Now, is my hair perfectly straight? I doubt it. You show me the back, you tell me. I doubt it's perfectly straight. But it's straight. Like, this is usually how straight I get my hair when I do straighten it. So I straightened it, and the first thing I'm going to do is cut some of the dead ends off very lightly. He said to over-direct the hair towards the front and just trim the dead ends. So that's what I'm gonna do first, and then we're gonna get into the actual haircut part. Is it straight? Is it perfect? Probably not. But we're gonna hopefully fix that towards the end. The next step is to make sure, first of all, you have, this probably is the first step. These do look like regular at-home scissors, but they are from a kit that I have that I used to cut Nathan's hair with. So they are a little bit different, I'm assuming. They're stainless steel, so that's cool. So you don't want regular kitchen scissors because you'll be going, and it sounds horrible. Next step is I want 2 hair ties. Actually, I don't know why I want 2 hair ties. He usually ends up only using 1. I also have his video next to me as reference because I watched it, but I've only watched it once, and then I watched other people watching it. So I have it next to me, just in case. I'm also going to reference what I do next.
Not all of it, but if you would like to do a little trimming yourself, all you gotta do is add very little bit.
The next step is back into a ponytail. Now he is redirected, okay. And he mentions that it's like a low ponytail. So basically like a sports ponytail. So not a high Ariana Grande ponytail, but like a very low ponytail. Oh, this is working out nicely actually because I can see you guys from the mirror. That's nice. And then I can see the back of my hair, which is quite nice, which obviously, yeah, it's definitely not perfectly straight. But yeah, it's gonna be a low ponytail, so like kind of like, it's the way he does it is like right below the top of your head, kind of. I'm also trying to get this as nice and even. My hair tends to just automatically part when I do a ponytail, so that's why I usually have to do high ponytails, or I have to use some sort of slick back to make it. I don't think it has to be perfect. His tutorials are very easy to follow because he makes them knowing that people rush and do this at home. Especially, I think, after COVID, he made a lot more because people just do it. Now, I'm gonna look at his low ponytail again because it might be a little bit too high.
How are you gonna do anything
if you can't make a ponytail? I know the next step that he does, but I'm going to watch it one more time because this is where we're gonna get into cutting. Don't worry about the flyaways. I have hair that's actually growing back my hair has begun to thin out in the fronts, I believe because I have PCOS. But since I've changed my diet about a month ago, it's starting to come back in. So I don't know, either that or I just did too many high ponytails and it just fell out. But either way, it's growing back, so that's cool. I don't know.
Gym ponytail, if you will. We do not want a high pony. That is super important. Do not make this at the top of your head. Do not put this like up here.
Yeah, that looks good. Perfect.
Next, I'm gonna pull a little strand of hair out of the ponytail.
Yeah. So he pulls a strand of hair out from the ponytail. I'm going to do it from the base of the neck. This is going to help us have a gauge of the length of our hair. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do the base of the neck. No, that's about the length of my hair, right? Yeah. I have weird, because I've cut my own hair, it's not all the same length. I already have some layers, so that's why I'm kind of looking like, did I cut this evenly in the past? Did past Elizabeth even follow a tutorial? No. She just most likely chopped it. I think the last time I cut my hair, I gave myself a bob, which isn't that hard, but if you don't do it right, it just makes it chunky, and that's probably what I did. Anyways, now see how I have this long, nice long piece of hair. I'm going to put my ponytail straight out, which I have some pieces like this, so I'm actually going to fix the ponytail. Again, I don't think it needs to be perfect, but I'm a perfectionist, so because I took that part out, the ponytail again. Okay, ponytail back in. Let me just...
About here. This hair is here, and this hair ends about.
Okay, so I'm going to take the ponytail out vertically, and then take this strand. This is going to be the part that's harder. I'm just going to try to do it. This strand, and wherever it ends is how much we're going to cut off for the ponytail. So mine lands like here. That doesn't seem right. But I already have layers, so I'm thinking that's probably why.
As much as we can cut without cutting length off. And we're trying to retain that.
Let me just watch him one more time.
Here. This hair is here, and this hair ends about
right there, which isn't that much. Although that's a good amount for part right there. Like, that's like about an inch or more. And then we are going to cut off. Again, it does not need to be perfect, just enough. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, I think because I already had so many layers. Ooh, first of all, I feel so much more healthy. Look at that. I feel like that actually kind of made my... Okay, so now that we've done that, let's check. Yeah, like see how that's like the same length? Okay, maybe a little bit, but I'm part. This is just me cutting off dead ends. Okay, that's probably gonna be a reoccurring theme. Don't do what I'm doing. Unless Brad Mondo tells you to, then blame him, not me. I'm just kidding. Love you, Brad. Okay. All right, next.
This is to ensure we do not cut.
Okay, so he cuts off of Miss Many Clean, and there's a nice little, like...
Hanging this way. If we pick it up here and cut it, we're going to get a
see how there's kind of a diffused layering?
Over.
I'm going to double check that I cut the length that I need to off and didn't chicken out. I don't think I chickened out, but I might have chickened out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna cut this much off. This might be where I go wrong, and when I edit, this might be the part where I go, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, see how that just looks like there's better layering there. Okay, and then let me check with the length. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, all right. Next step is we look, wow, I'm gonna brush it out, get out any little pieces that might have been stuck. First of all, again, maybe not first of all, because I've already said it. This feels so much healthier. I knew I needed a haircut, like a trim, pretty bad. I use heat on my hair and I need to get like an actual heat protectant, but I don't use that yet. So it's been quite dry and very like just stick. Like when I straighten it, it like you put it up and it doesn't flop or anything. It just looks really unhealthy. So this is gonna help a lot, I'm hoping. Even if it turns out horrible, I can always fix it and hope for the best. Anyways, without further ado, let's just take this out. Obviously, my hair has memory of where the ponytail was, so it's not gonna look that great. But, ooh, look at these nice layers already. Let me see the back. It's a little choppy. He said it's gonna be choppy a little bit because your hair is pinned straight, or was straight. Now mine is kind of like, because it's looking at all that stuff, but I can see it, and it's not horrible. I don't think it's horrible. I don't think so. So, next step.
Hopefully it looks good.
Right? Hopefully it looks good.
This is beautiful.
It looks pretty similar to Miss Mannequin. I think it's got some chuppies, but not horrible. Okay, next step is going to be
right in the center of the eyebrows. One more.
Okay, this is similar to the butterfly haircut, but not the same. So I'm gonna listen to him again. Oh, that's right. Miss Mannequin falls off.
Butterfly cut. I told you to bring this section to the middle of your eyebrows. Now, this time we're going to have it at the top.
Okay, so I need to make a over-directed ponytail towards my face, like this. It needs to be at the top of my forehead, rather than in between my eyebrows, like with the butterfly haircut. I'm just try my best, which I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is what I've got. This is the top of my forehead. Yeah, look at all my little my baby hairs in the back there. No, it's kind of not completely straight, but again, I don't think it needs to be perfect.
All at once. Super easy, super fast.
Super easy.
Everything done.
Super fast.
Now, we're taking a piece from the nape of the neck.
Okay.
Pull it right out of the ponytail.
So I am taking a piece from the nape of the neck again. Pull it right out of the ponytail. And then what?
Here is mine. Gorgeous. We are going to do the same thing where we measure how long that hair is. It ends about right here.
That's not true. So let's not do that.
So right here.
That would mean I can cut it here. That's not true. So we're going to try a different piece of hair. Whatever hair I get that's the longest, that will be the one. Wait, maybe it's like this. No, it's like this. I'm not cutting that much hair. Yeah, I definitely had lower layers. So what I'll do is take one of the pieces, I think. Let's see. Let's just take another piece. Okay. This is not working for my hair. This doesn't mean it won't work for your hair. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Yeah, we're not doing it. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this chunk off right here because she doesn't look like she needs to be there, but it needs to be cut vertically like this. All right? Yeah, I know, I just moved my fingers. He does cut a lot off, but her hair is also longer, and I don't really want to do that. Look at that though. There is a nice, like, soft thing right there. Because I am still trying to grow my hair out, so I don't really want to cut. He does cut a lot. That is a lot of hair. Although I don't think I want to cut that much. Right? I think mine's good. Because you can see how it kind of, like, is diagonal. This is a look. Okay. Whoa. Okay, don't do that. Okay, well, yeah, these pieces wouldn't have ended up being cut. I'm gonna take my hair out now and see what happened. Did it do anything? Good, I think. Maybe not. No, I see. That makes my hair so much softer looking now. I don't know, I could just be making this up. It could be a placebo effect of just cutting some of the dead hairs off. But I feel like I already had layers in my hair. I think that's the problem. This mannequin, Miss Mannequin did not have any. She was just stick straight hair. Yeah, of course, I don't know. I feel like I could take a little bit more off to give that effect. I will take a little bit more off, okay? I think I chickened out a tiny bit. But let's look at the back, though. Back is definitely, I think I've got some choppy bits. That I might just have to have Nathan help me with because I can't see. Let me try one more time with this ponytail thing. Because he did take off a lot. Like, there was a lot. I think it's just because the way I'm looking at it just doesn't, it looks like it's going to take off my whole head of hair. Which I know I'm definitely not going to do that, but okay. Just one more time. This is the front of the head. Yeah. Top of the forehead. Because it definitely didn't take off, the way he's doing this is so it doesn't take off a lot of length. Like, I took off the length with my, whatchamacallit. There's no way I'm going to do that much. But if I do like this and do a little bit more, like much more. The way I don't know if I finished my sentence. I'm focusing. But the way he's doing it is so that you don't take off length. You're just adding layers. Now, the bottom will be thinner, which is fine with me because I already have massively thick hair. Okay, these scissors are not great. Don't do what I'm doing with these scissors. Get yourself like better looking ones. Because these suck. Okay, let's see if we kind of get the same. Yeah, we're still getting the same effect. I need to like, yeah, it's still the same effect of it. Let me do it this way so you can see. Like how it's like angled down. And he doesn't do like the thing, the feathering or whatever it's called. He said wait until the end so we can see. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Let's see what Miss Mannequin's hair looks like. She's done. I like this because it's making that feels so much nicer. Because I did such a blunt cut back whenever I did it, my ends were so bulky and so heavy. So this is really nice, and I can actually run my fingers through here. Let's see what the back looks like. I think it's still choppy. I can't really tell. It's also because certain parts aren't straight, so not everything looks even, but it's not supposed to. Okay, there's that. It's not too much different than what I already had. Like, that's the thing. So my hair was pretty much already like that, but this will be a lot more even, and the ends will not be as dead. I needed to take a lot off.
You'll see in this ponytail we have
Yeah, he takes a lot off. Like, look at how much. You don't see how much he takes, but he took off like that much. So he does take a lot off.
I am already seeing how stunning these layers are. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
It's a little bit choppy because her hair is so straight, but it will in fact when we brush and shears.
But I don't think I'm going to. I also need to fix because my bangs are pretty not there. So we're gonna add some curtain bangs and see what happens.
Her hair still has.
He took like this much and makes like a pie sliced section, as he calls it. What does that look like? I have this part of the comb for that reason, actually. Let me just use that. Let's see, does that look like his?
Here it's done. We're gonna pull it.
No, that doesn't look right either. Let me go back.
We're gonna pull it all the way to the opposite side.
Okay, so it's like right above her eyebrow. Because I was just like, where does it? It's like that. It is like that. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but this is a little bit different. Okay, so, and like to the lip.
And cut at a diagonal. I like to go to about the lip area for my curtain.
So I'm gonna just let that fall. This is what I'm most scared of. Oh, I think it's supposed to be like this, though. Not like, there we go. Boy. Okay. Yeah. That worked, right? Yeah, that worked. Because look. Whoosh. Okay. Don't panic. It's just a lot of hair. Let me just... I usually cut my bangs when they're wet. So it's weird when they're dry. So let's just... This doesn't feel like as much hair. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let me just do this. And then...
To go over this way, I'm going to take this hair right from what we just cut and measure where we cut.
Okay, that doesn't... You see, like... This must be very entertaining. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, no, that was not quite right. I need to cut a little bit more. No. That's better. Okay, let me cut this again. Because I just think I cut this wrong. Why are you wrong? Go back. Yeah, like, look at that. Dear goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix those by looking at them. So like this, I'm just gonna do that. Is that how you're supposed to do it? No. I feel like this is the hardest part, is the freaking curtain bangs. And I think the only reason it's that hard is because I'm doing it because I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Why is it like... Okay, well, I'm gonna skip to the last step technically before looking at all of it. Is you're supposed to go like this. Well, you're supposed to brush it and then like connect like kind of like that. This is gonna be a very breathy, airy me because I can't tell with this part though. I think I almost need to do, no, because look, I think it's just the way that it is. That's looking better. It's hard too, because he's doing it with a mannequin. I'm not. It's on me. I'm the mannequin. I think this is helping though. Like, it looks like it's helping. It's just like, I think this side looks nice. This side just doesn't. It's because it's the left, it's not the left side, but it's the side that I'd have to use my left hand. At least these look somewhat normal or similar. I think it's also because this part is like curling weird. I really think I did do it right. Yeah, if I do that, it doesn't look bad. Did I already have a Sabrina Carpenter look and I just not know it? I don't know. So I'm gonna also just cut some spots that are not even. What are we looking at? It looks, I don't know. It looks the same almost. I think I just had that kind of haircut already. And I basically just trimmed everything, which I'm not complaining because I don't want giant, I don't want huge. Although these do, like, I do have some more layers, I think, than I did to begin with. Like, let's look at, like, yeah, I think so. So you just really have to style it that way. My biggest thing is these stupid curtain bangs.
Make sure my hands are...
Let's see what hers look like.
Curtain bangs. Let's just use the portion and the rest of it.
I guess it looks like his. Like, this is what she looks like. Like, that looks, I look almost the same. Except for this part right here, because I'm pretty sure I messed up and added too much hair. So that just doesn't look right. But I don't want to cut any more. The problem is, okay, here. Let me just do this real quick. The way I usually do my bangs is this way. I take all of the hair I want cut, and I go like this. And then I take them the other way, and I cut them this way. And then is what is that made it way worse. Okay, so it's choppy. Alright? This is gonna end up on one of these fails. It's not choppy on this side though. Doing wrong. Poop. It's because of the way. Okay, so when I put it this way, I swear I'm dyslexic. Okay, it's going up. It's angling like this, okay? I'm doing it this way. I want it to be angled like that. Okay, that looks better. Okay, it still looks really bad. We're just gonna go like this. We're gonna fix it by looking at, my gosh. It's because I took too much hair. So there's just this hair right here that doesn't match anything. Fudge nuggets. Well, it's just gonna be a part of the bang. That's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a part of the bang. I think now I just need to come back and style it and hope and pray for the best. I'm gonna stop now. Wait, I'm not gonna stop yet. Let's see. It was perfect. I shouldn't have touched it. It wasn't perfect, but I shouldn't have touched it. Okay. This side is pretty much fine. Like, see how it kind of like goes in like that? Yeah. This side is just like that. It looks like not good. Okay. How do I want to fix this? Or do I not want to and I want to keep it the way that it is as I continue to? I think I'm fixing it. I'm doing something with it. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, this is the issue. These right here. They're not, like, look at that. Like, that's not a curtain bang. I might just have to go full on doing something different. Does that help? No, it does not help. I keep making them shorter. I'm gonna stop because what I think happened is I just took way too much hair from this side. So now it's not nicely blended. Where this side is not horribly blended. It is still really choppy though. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just leave it and try to, because they're supposed to be like, gosh, I took too much. Always take not enough because you can't take back what you've already taken or else this happens. Now, is it bad? I don't think it's horrible. It's pretty bad though. It's like very bad because look at that. That's not a bang. This is what it's supposed to do. This is not what it's supposed to do. I took like so much hair. I'm almost thinking of going to a completely different. That's so bad. It's not bad. It's just really bad. I will be right back. All right, I am back. I'm gonna turn this on. So, this is the final look. I don't know what the back looks like, but I styled it and it is definitely giving Sabrina Carpenter vibes. Again, I think the only thing I would change is that I took too much off of this side, but when you kind of like face frame it, you can't really notice. And it looks pretty good. It's got a lot of volume. I don't have all of the products that he uses, obviously, to style it, but I did a lot of curling towards the face, everything. I'm just gonna put on some mascara to kind of put the whole look together because my eyes look a lot smaller with this voluminous hair. It definitely feels a lot healthier. Again, I need to get something that will heat protect my hair because I definitely don't mind. This didn't take too long to style either, but my hair is also very wavy and used to being styled, so I don't know if your hair would take longer to style, but it took me probably minutes at the most to style it, but I did have to use heat. But you could also use hair curlers and leave them in your hair while you're doing your makeup and let your hair dry, you know, a good amount and then put them in and then do like a cooling setting or something. There's a lot of different things that you could do. I'm just gonna go through here and do that. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I can. Yeah, and I'm gonna put a little bit more blush on to give some Sabrina Carpenter vibes. Oh, it's very blushy. In the camera, it does not look that blushy, but boy, is it very blushy here. But yeah, so this is the final look. I am pretty happy with it. First of all, it's very voluminous and fun, and the bangs didn't turn out that bad because of how I curled it. And I didn't lose, I don't think I lost hardly any length on the back or in the front, other than for my bangs. And they're not super short bangs, so they'll be able to grow out very fun. Again, this is the only side that kind of messed up on, but it kind of looks nice with the fun curls, the face-fanning curls. So yeah, this is the look. I'm okay with it. I like it. Also, it's not that different from what I had. It's just styling it different. I think there are better. I think everything's actually a lot less choppy than it was before I cut it, because whenever I did to cut it, I think made it choppy. So I'm pretty happy. I give it a 10 out of 10. The way I styled it doesn't look 10 out of 10. The bangs are definitely not a 10 out of 10. But the overall look, the way that it frames your face and everything, this is very fun. And I enjoy it. And hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and it didn't give you too much anxiety. Yeah, it all came together at the end. That's all that matters. I mean, I think it came together. I don't know. What do you think? Is this horrible? Is this nice? Bad? I know this side looks way better than this side. I obviously probably play around with it, but I don't think I'm gonna cut anymore because I'd rather have them just grow out, and then I can attempt doing curtain bangs again in another lifetime. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm praying for you as always. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!